Two men, same age, same city. One drives a Porsche, wears a Rolex, and just booked his 4th vacation this year. The other? He rents a small apartment, rides a bicycle, and spends his evenings cooking dinner and reading books. So, here's the question that scientists have spent decades trying to answer. Who is actually happier? Because your gut is going to tell you one thing, the data is going to tell you something completely different. Stay with me, because the answer might make you rethink everything you've been chasing. We live in a world that sells us one story. More is better. More money. More things. Bigger house. Nicer car. Better vacations. More followers. And we believe it, because everywhere we look, wealth is rewarded with status, admiration, attention. But here's what nobody tells you at the beginning of that race. The finish line keeps moving. You get the car, but now you want the bigger car. You get the apartment, but now you want the house. You hit 100K, but now the goal is 1 million. Psychologists call this the hedonic treadmill. You run and run, but you never actually get anywhere new in terms of how you feel. So is the simple life the secret, or is that just something people tell themselves to feel better about not having money? Let's find out. In 2010, Nobel Prize-winning psychologist Daniel Kahneman published research that shook the world. His finding? Beyond $75,000 a year, more money stopped improving daily emotional well-being. People earned more, but they didn't feel happier day to day. Now, in 2021, a new study challenged that. Researcher Matthew Killingsworth found happiness did keep rising with income, even past that threshold. But, and this is key, the gains became smaller and smaller the more you already had. Here's what both studies agree on. Basic financial security matters enormously. Poverty creates real, measurable suffering. Nobody is arguing that being broke is the path to joy. But past a certain point of comfort, the returns on extra money shrink fast. Meanwhile, studies on people who live simply, minimalists, rural communities, monks, consistently show high life satisfaction scores, not because they have nothing, but because they've eliminated the noise. Harvard's 85-year study on adult development, the longest happiness study ever done, found one thing above all else predicted a happy life: the quality of your relationships, not your salary, not your house, your relationships. Now let's be fair to both sides, because this isn't black and white. The case for the rich life? Money gives you options. You can afford the best health care. You can travel and experience the world. You can help your family. Financial stress is real, and having money genuinely eliminates it. There's a reason people work hard for it. The case for the simple life? Simplicity creates space. Space for sleep, for meaningful conversation, for being present. Research shows that people who own less report less anxiety, less comparison, less maintenance of things they don't need. Simple livers often report feeling more in control of their time, which turns out to be more valuable than many expect. But here's where it gets really interesting. Most people with extreme wealth don't actually live simple lives by choice. They just become incredibly good at buying distractions. And most people who choose simplicity, they don't do it because they gave up. They do it because they woke up. So who's actually happier? The honest answer? It's not about the money. It's about alignment. The rich person who is miserable is chasing a version of success that was never actually theirs. They're performing wealth for Instagram, for their parents, for a version of themselves they thought they'd become. The simple person who is miserable is doing the same thing, just in reverse. They're romanticizing simplicity while secretly feeling stuck, resentful, or afraid. The people who are genuinely happy, whether they have millions or live on little, share one thing. They made a conscious choice about what they actually value, and they built their life around that, not around what the world told them to value. That's not a rich life or a simple life. That's an intentional life. And that's what the science of happiness, from Kahneman to Harvard, actually points to. Not an income number, not a lifestyle aesthetic, intentionality. So here's what I want to know from you. If you had to choose one right now, fully rich life or fully simple life, which would you choose and why? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one, and I genuinely want to know where you stand, because I think the answers are going to be really telling. And if you found this valuable, hit subscribe. because next week we're going deep into why most people feel busy all the time, but still feel like they're getting nothing done. You don't want to miss that one. Whatever life you're building, make sure it's yours. Not your parents', not your feeds. Yours. I'll see you in the next one.